A new report says quantum computers could break Bitcoin's encryption by 2029. And here's the scary part: according to a June 2026 working paper, 35% of all Bitcoin in circulation is already vulnerable to attack. This is the single biggest existential threat to crypto, and it's coming faster than anyone expected. Today, I'm going to explain exactly how quantum computers threaten cryptocurrency, why the timeline just got shorter, and what crypto firms are doing to survive. This is not FUD, it's the reality of a technology that's advancing faster than our defenses. First, let's understand the basics. Bitcoin and most cryptocurrencies use public key cryptography. Your wallet has a public key that everyone can see, and a private key that only you know. The math behind these keys is extremely hard to crack with classical computers. But quantum computers don't play by the same rules. They use qubits that can be in multiple states at once, allowing them to run algorithms like Shor's algorithm, which can factor large numbers exponentially faster than any classical machine. If a quantum computer ever runs Shor's algorithm with enough stable qubits, it could derive a private key from a public key in minutes. That would break the entire foundation of crypto security. Every transaction, every wallet, every exchange, all exposed. The timeline for this has been a matter of debate, but Google's research team now expects quantum computers capable of breaking blockchain cryptography by 2029. That's just 3 years from now. And Citigroup's research agrees breakthroughs in AI are accelerating the timeline. But the most alarming number comes from a June 2026 working paper by independent researcher Ahmed Raza Muhammad Umair. He estimates that roughly 35% of Bitcoin's circulating supply could be exposed to a quantum computing attack. Other research puts the figure as high as 50%. Why is Bitcoin so vulnerable? Because it's been around for 17 years. Many early wallets have public keys that are visible on the blockchain. If a quantum computer can reverse engineer the private key from those public keys, then those coins are gone. And it's not just Bitcoin. The entire $2 trillion global cryptocurrency market relies on the same cryptographic foundations. A single major theft could trigger a market collapse, according to Moody's Ratings Vice President Cristiano Venturcelli. So what are crypto firms doing? They're racing to implement post-quantum cryptography. Projects like Ethereum are already testing quantum-resistant signatures. The US government has set a 2030 to 2031 deadline for federal systems to be protected. Chris Tam, head of quantum innovation at BTQ Technologies, calls it the most direct existential threat to crypto networks. His firm and others are building quantum-resistant blockchains from the ground up. But the transition won't be easy. Upgrading every wallet, every smart contract, every exchange is a massive undertaking. And there's a race against time. The longer we wait, the more coins become exposed. Meanwhile, quantum computing is not just a threat, it's also a commercial reality. In July 2026, 3 quantum stocks are surging: Quantinuum, IonQ, and Microsoft. Analysts give IonQ a strong buy rating with a target of $69.31, a 41% upside. Quantinuum is going public via IPO, IonQ is expanding commercial reach, and Microsoft is building a full quantum ecosystem through Azure Quantum. These companies are betting that quantum will be the next trillion-dollar industry. But the threat to crypto isn't just from quantum hacking. There's also the risk of quantum advantage in mining. Quantum algorithms could potentially solve the Bitcoin mining puzzle faster, centralizing hash power and disrupting the network. Researchers at Stanford have also made a breakthrough in May 2026, a room-temperature quantum device that uses twisted light to entangle photons and electrons. This eliminates the need for extreme cooling, which is a huge barrier to scaling. And just last month, Kix Quantum delivered a room-temperature universal photonic quantum computer to the German Aerospace Center. This is real hardware, not just theory. The quantum era is here. Now, let's talk about what you can do. If you hold crypto, the first step is to be aware of the timeline. Coins and wallets with exposed public keys are most at risk. Consider moving funds to wallets that support quantum-resistant signatures. Some projects are already implementing solutions. For example, Ethereum's EIP 5020 proposal introduces quantum-safe transaction signatures. But adoption is voluntary and slow. Social coordination is the biggest hurdle. The US government is not waiting. In June 2026, Illinois launched a $3 million XLabs Fast Fund to attract federal quantum teams. The goal is to secure quantum breakthroughs before adversaries do. And the University of Michigan-led CHUPID project just secured $4 million from the NSF to design plug-and-play photonic circuits for quantum networking. This is the infrastructure that will eventually connect quantum computers. The convergence of AI and quantum is also accelerating. AI is being used. So what's the bottom line? Quantum computers are coming for crypto, and the most reliable estimates say we have until 2029. But the threat is already here for 35% of Bitcoin's supply. The industry is preparing, but it's a race against time. This is not the end of crypto, but it is the end of crypto as we know it. The winners will be the ones who adapt fastest. The losers will be the ones who ignored the warning signs. If you found this video eye-opening, hit that like button, it helps more people see this critical information. And subscribe so you don't miss our next deep dive into the technologies that are reshaping finance and computing. In our next video, we'll explore the quantum-resistant blockchain projects that could emerge as the new leaders. Which coins are building quantum defenses right now? You won't want to miss that. Thanks for watching, and stay ahead of the curve. So what can you do? Move your crypto to quantum-resistant wallets if possible. Stay informed. And pay attention to the quantum computing stocks that are booming. Quantinuum, IonQ, and Microsoft are all in the race.